Hi guys, welcome to the Millennial Pitch. My name is Dabby,
And my name is Patrick.
and today we're gonna explain to you what this YouTube channel is about and what we aim to do with this. So we're called the Millennial Pitch because we want to give the point of view of as millennials, our
Yes.
point of view on things about
Right.
life, love, and everything under the sun.
Yeah. Guys, alam niyo naman millennials, di ba, Dab? Tayo yung laging, I don't know, sometimes they say good things about us, but
Pero minsan
sometimes also
mainit-init sila
mainit sila
sa
maraming
millennials.
comments about millennials.
Yeah.
And so of course, given that that notion, you want to give millennials a chance to share
Yes.
kung ano ba talaga yung paningin nila sa buhay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, it's perfect because as millennials, mabibigay namin yung perspective namin
Yeah.
on things. And in the future episodes, we'll also have guests that are millennials and even non-millennials to see their point of view lang.
Yeah.
So, it's just gonna be a light, fun podcast that me and Patrick are gonna do. So, I hope you enjoy. And with that said, let's move on to our first topic.
Tara guys, kasi alam niyo naman, two things that we want to achieve here. First, of course, we're hoping na it's gonna be very relatable, no?
Sana.
To a lot of people. And the other one, kung hindi man relatable, I hope maintindihan nila where we're coming from.
Yes.
Especially how we approach life. And given that topic, no, pag-usapan natin.
Yes.
First and
Okay.
foremost.
Ano ba yung first topic natin, Patrick?
Tab. Pagmamahal.
Okay.
Okay.
Soldier of Love.
Soldier of love. Soldier of love.
That's our theme, ha?
Yes.
Soldier of Love.
Familiar ba kayo sa... I'm sure marami sa inyo familiar dun sa term na yun, no?
Oh.
Ano ba ibig sabihin ng dab para sa'yo? Soldier of love.
Soldier of Love, ibig sabihin, gagawin mo yung lahat para sa mahal mo sa buhay. Soldier of Love. Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Tama naman yung... For me, tama naman yung sinabi ng dab. Ang problema, paano pag soldier of love ka na, bata ka pa lang.
Tama.
High school pa lang.
So, kumbaga,
Diba?
where do you draw the line?
Where do you draw
sa
the
pagiging
line?
soldier of
Oh.
love. Okay. Kasi tayo, nung bata tayo, soldier of love tayo, diba?
Exactly.
Hanggang ngayon
Mismo.
naman. Pero ngayon na we're at this age, we're wiser, we're older
Yes.
than our high school selves, diba?
Yes.
Siyempre, the line gets shorter because, we're on a race against time, diba? Getting married
Tama.
and everything, diba? So, basically, ikaw, Patrick, how will you, paano ba yun, how will you draw the line?
Okay.
Ah.
Sige. I'll give my take on it first. Tas share mo rin sa'yo mamaya.
Mm.
Kasi, syempre, diba, ito nga yung millennial pitch perspective.
Oo.
Iba yung line na dinadraw ng mga tao before.
Yes, exactly.
Because times were different Pero, kunyari, I'm sure natawag ka ng soldier of love dati.
Super sol ako.
And
super
most of
sol.
you guys probably at one point natawag na kayo yung soldier of love. Ang tanong kasi, which part of your life ka soldier of love?
Oo.
Magdedepende doon kung saan ka magdodraw ng line.
Oo.
I'd say kasi if high school ka pa lang, nako.
Talagang sundalo
Sundalo
ka talaga,
Sundalo ka
diba?
talaga.
You literally, kasi syempre, usually when you're in high school, first love yan.
Yeah.
So you really like the line is non-existent.
Yes.
As in there's no line to draw because first time you're in love, you really do anything for
No line at all, Tab.
Yeah.
Bro.
Pero ngayon medyo
Meron
kailan, diba?
Yeah.
Oo.
Siguro nung high school, you do anything. Kung may crush ka,
Yeah.
especially kami ni Dab, we came from an all-boys school, Xavier School.
Yes.
Kumbaga nakita kami ng babae, parang different species.
It's an exclusive boys school,
Yeah.
diba? So parang it's not like yun nga, we're in a co-ed school, which we will dive deeper into later.
Yeah.
No? But as Xavierians, diba, we had very little exposure to the opposite sex.
Yes.
So
I'm sure they tried. We had interactions
Yeah.
between other schools
Yes.
and syempre Xavier, but iba kasi pag-expose ka sa opposite sex every day for co-ed
Exactly.
schools. And kami, syempre kung nagagusto ka sa girl, kasi parang hindi ko masyado exposed to them. You don't
Yeah.
even know what they're thinking, like how to
Yeah.
approach them. And kapag nagagusto ka, you do anything just to
Yeah.
parang to get their attention.
yeah.
Magiging sundalo ka talaga kahit hindi ka na pinapansin.
Yeah,
Diba?
tama. Dahil minsan ka lang nga maka-meet ng girls or, to makihalubilo with
Yeah.
with women. syempre, di ba, parang you really do anything to impress, to make them happy.
Yes.
Especially when it comes to your first girlfriend.
Okay.
Di ba? Ito medyo mainit-init na topic
Mainit na
to,
to.
di ba?
Okay.
Syempre, let's not name names, di
Yeah,
ba?
no
Let's
names
not,
here, no
no
names
names tayo,
here,
no
no
names,
names
no
here.
names. Safety lang.
Yeah, safety.
So, paano ba
Safe
start
tayo.
yung first love story mo? And paano ka naging Sol? Paano ka
Okay.
naging Sol?
Okay.
Hindi, kwentuhan lang to.
Kwentuhan lang
diba?
naman to.
Kwentuhan lang naman
Siyempre,
to,
pinag-usapan
diba?
na natin yung concept ng soul
Oo.
at a surface level ng high school. Pero for me kasi, as you grow up, like you said kanina, Dab, nag-iiba yung levels eh. So, pag iba na yung level ng soul kapag you're getting into college, getting into adulthood, diba? Parang deeper level na siya.
Yes.
With that being said, yung first girlfriend ko, I guess you can say officially, was in college.
Oo.
Older girl, like
kilala ko to.
by about 2 years, diba?
Kilala
Alam mo
ko.
na to, bro.
Kilala ko to.
I don't know, it was just random. Parang, we met through an org. Tapos, ayun, nagpakasol na ako. Because this girl was known for, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not naming any names, pero if you guys are listening,
Aminin ko Sol ka nga. No?
alam ko, walang makakuha ng girl na to eh.
Oo.
So ako parang, medyo challenge.
Oo, challenge.
But at the same time, medyo trip ka rin naman.
Yeah.
So,
Oo.
nagpakasol ako.
Oo.
Meaning, maraming meaning yun. Maraming meaning yun. Pwedeng physically,
Oo.
diba? You physically wait for them. Abanger sa class,
Abangers.
dala ng drink,
Yes.
after class, hatid sundo, and everything else. And syempre, when we got together na, eventually, ibang level na ng soul yun, siguro hindi masyadong pwedeng pag-usapan. Pero ibang level sa soul na yun. Kasi, I know, Dab, kanya-kanyang relationship, may kanya-kanyang problema.
Oo naman.
And it's just a matter of like, okay, how, if hindi kaya mag-compromise sa relationship, how willing are you to become a soldier for that relationship? Yun na yung usapan na yun, diba? Parang hindi na siya usapang high school, na parang ligaw-ligaw na lang.
Yes.
More of like, sundalo ka talaga para sa inyong dalawa.
Oo.
I guess, yun yun eh. Shay! Laugh trip lang.
Okay guys, wait lang Bago natin tuloy ito, this is the millennial pitch, no? We're gonna be using very millennial terms, no? That yung kahit kami mismo hindi namin ginagamit yung terms na yun, we just want to emphasize the millennial perspective on things. So we're gonna use millennial terms. Okay, anyway, back to the topic.
Okay, so
ako naman.
Ikaw naman.
So explain ko sa'yo kung para rin malaman nila kung ano yung soul, no? Para ma-paint yung picture kung ano yung tunay na soul. Kasi ako yung tunay na soul.
Ikaw yung tunay na soul, bro.
Ako yung tunay na soul.
Ikaw yung tunay na soul.
Yung mga nangyari.
Iba.
Soul talaga eh.
Iba talaga.
Diba?
Sige, bigay mo
soul.
sa kanila yung gusto nilang marinig.
Soul yung literal talaga. Since my first girlfriend, diba? You'll do anything for her.
You'll do anything for her.
Because you're, diba? Parang it's a high. It's a high. So, do you remember my proposal?
Of course. Napaka-soul na yun.
Because if people ask me na paano ka naging soul? Yun yung unang image na pumapatak sa utak ko eh.
Okay.
Sobrang soul nun.
Sobrang solid nun. I gotta give it to you.
Nun. Kasi, ang nangyari is, diba, parang, I planned this with one of our friends, diba? Si Jarrell, I think it's okay. Diba? Si Jarrell, I planned this with him like 3 days before I did it. So, parang, in Xavier, there's a oval, diba?
Yeah, the flat oval sa taas
oval.
ng sports center.
To ask the girl for prom, I literally had to get permission from the admin and everything, diba? In 3 days time, I had everything approved na, like, I put candles around the oval and flower petals. Bro, kung hindi pa ba sol yun, hindi ko na alam, diba?
Pinanganak na soul to.
Diba? Parang, wild, diba? Wild.
Okay. To be fair, grabe yun.
Oo.
And na-realize ko lang, yung shinare ko, hindi enough eh. And I don't want to talk about that kasi hindi ko ma-paint yung picture. So to help you guys out, kwento ko na lang rin paano ako naging soul sa current relationship ko.
Sol ka talaga.
Okay, sorry. Walang proposal dito kasi medyo matanda na kami, diba? Okay, so just to give you context, no, I work for DOTR, Department of Transportation, for a couple of years after I graduated from college. So, yung office namin sa Clark. So, I wake up around 4:30 a.m. in the morning. I ride the bus, the shuttle, 5:30. I get to Clark around 7 a.m. I stay there until 6. I get home around 9. It's cycle, right? So, this girl I was dating, I wanted to date, pero apparently hindi pala, long story short, hindi pala kami exclusively dating. Nalaman ko lang ng third date na.
Patay.
Okay, patay, diba? Patay eh. Siyempre, hindi kami sanay doon kasi all boys school kami. Only concept namin of dating is like, good boys tayo eh, diba?
Yes, very, very.
Exclusively dating. Actually, I wasn't even aware of that term before I found out. No? Okay, so one time, sabi niya sa akin, nood kami ng movie.
Okay.
On Wednesday, that week. Diba? Sabi niya sa akin, next Wednesday, let's watch a movie pala. Next Wednesday.
Okay.
Sabi ko, syempre, atot pa ako, diba? It doesn't matter kung gaano kalayo. Come Tuesday that week,
Okay.
I text siya. Sabi niya, confirm lang niya kung tuloy ba kami. Diba? Sabi ko, tuloy kami. Okay. Wednesday na. Afternoon. Yung...
Baga, ito na.
Ito na, diba? Text siya sa akin after lunch, sabi niya. Kita tayo later? Question mark, diba? Something like that. Hindi ko na maalala eh. Sabi ko, ano later?
Okay.
Kasi nga, di ba sabi nga niya next week eh. Di ba? So, kala ko, confirm lang siya.
Na pumapasok yung pagkasal.
Kala ko, pilihan lang niya ahead kaya siya tatanong. Like, tuloy ba tayo? Ganyan. Sabi niya, clearly next week. So, bro, I was in the middle of work. Buti na lang, hindi naman sa'yo sinasayang ko yung mga taxes niyo, no? Hindi pa naman ako fully permanent employee ng government doon. So, job order lang ako. So, what I did was I requested for a half day. Hindi naman ako babayaran for that half day. I took a bus going to Manila. Pagdating ko sa Commonwealth, I took a taxi going to Bonifacio Global City where she works. Yung movie, 9 p.m. pa. I got there around 6. Nag-cab ako, nag-bus ako and everything. Kahit next Wednesday ba dapat yung movie date namin?
Malalang pagkasal.
Malala. Parang lang siguro, diba? Parang isip ko lang rin eh. May makakakompetensya ako dito eh. Hindi kami exclusively dating. I want to show this girl na...
Kumbaga laban.
Diba? Ngayon, 3 years na kami dating.
Boom! Boom! Shoutout nga pala sa mga girlfriend namin.
Shoutout nga pala.
We're both in very stable relationships. I love you, Camille. Shoutout to you guys. We are now 6 years, diba? And that's a true soul, diba?
Yun yung true soul.
6 years na kami, bro. Every time I see her, always puts a smile on my face.
Same with you, babe.
Yes.
Hindi ka mapatalo dito.
Diba? Diba? Always puts a smile on, and that's genuine. I'm in very, very happy relationship. We're blessed, diba? We're blessed with great women in our life, diba? To push us, diba? To be better people.
Yes. Diba? And of course, it's the little things eh. Yung pagiging soul.
Yeah.
It's not just the best. You don't just put the best foot forward.
Yes.
You keep on doing it until today, diba? Present time. Little things. Yun yung magiging soul.
Tama. So, let's move on. Since nag-usap tayo about our girlfriends, no, na medyo matagal na tayo in a relationship, kailan mo balak magpakasal? Kailan mo balak i-seal yung pagkasol mo talaga? As in, hindi ka na soul. Commander
ka na. Tama naman dun. Ba't na lang hindi magugulat yung mga girlfriend natin dito? Usapan na natin. Kasi kung magulat sila, medyo mahirap eh, diba?
Sige, a better question would be, like, in comparison to the old people's, like the non-millennial perspective, okay, bakit, when do you plan, like, at what age is a perfect age for you to marry, and why?
Okay, good question yun ah. It's a good topic to touch on. Well, when we talk about it sometimes, di ba, napapag-usapan niya syempre, you talk about the future. Ideally, around 30. 29 to 32 eh.
Yeah.
That time frame.
That's
diba?
the golden time frame.
Eh. Ngayon, we have our personal reasons on why we want that. Diba? But of course, since this is the Millennial Pitch, Millennial Perspective, and we acknowledge kami ni Dab na dating panahon, diba? Like, my eldest brother was born around 24 pa lang ata, 25 parents ko.
Young.
Yeah, so very young. And from what we know, yun yung uso dati. Pakasal na kayo ng 23, 24, diba? May anak na kayo ng 25. And kami, 26 siya.
26 na kami.
26.
Gumagawa ng podcast.
Gumagawa ng podcast. Ito, talking about soldiers and that. So parang, very different talaga yung panahon.
Yes.
Which I think is for the better. Honesty.
Yeah.
And then, if you can relate, great. If you can't, then at least, diba?
Yeah.
We can explain our side on it. First of all, sobrang mahal na ng mga bagay ngayon kumpara dati.
Yes.
So doon pa lang, we have to work our asses off to get ready for that type of life.
Exactly.
Ayaw namin na parang magkakaanak kami, tas basically the idea is parang iwing na lang. Tapos
pangit
pangit eh kasi we can't take care of our child.
Yeah.
Siya sa naman problema namin. Hindi naman namin pinanganak yung bata para saluhin yung problema namin.
Exactly.
'Di ba? Ayaw namin yun mangyari.
Exactly.
'Di ba? That's the first reason.
Yeah.
And that's just sticking to the topic of having a child. But getting together in general. For me, there's nothing wrong with getting together early on if you guys are not gonna live in the same house.
Yes.
Hindi kayo magkakaanak and everything. Hindi kayo codependent on each other. There's nothing wrong with that. Mag-live-in muna kayo. I'm actually a big fan of that. Because you have to learn about each other's habits before getting married.
I get it.
Diba? Which is a thing now na medyo controversial pa rin siya for, I guess, the older generation. For me, okay lang yun. Everything between the lines while you're preparing financially and emotionally, check nyo na. Baka malaman nyo, pagkasal na kayo, ayaw nyo pala, nakabukas yung pinto, umihi yung partner nyo. Diba?
Tama.
The little things na mainis kayo.
You'll discover some antics of your partner that you might not like, and it's bad to be discovering that after you're married.
Yes.
I totally get the point. Yeah.
So, I shared my part. What's your take on it?
Us naman, similar, 29 to 29 to 31. It's like the time frame that I'd want to get married. Why? Well, first of all, me and Camille naman, we agree on that, diba? We agree on that time frame na dun kami ikakasal. But you know, me naman, my kumbaga my perspective on this, and Cam's as well, is we feel like we lost a lot of time in the pandemic. Time meaning traveling.
Yeah.
Okay. Going out with friends. And all of that, diba? Everything that you can do without the pandemic, you cannot do, diba? Parang in the last 2 years. But it's not to say na we cannot do that when we're married, diba? We agreed lang na parang that the right time is around 30 is because we want to enjoy our time together without having to worry about raising a family yet, diba? But needless to say, it's a very exciting time, diba? I'm very excited to eventually, diba, get married and have kids, diba?
But nagpaparinig lang yata to.
It's more of, no, we actually talked about this like last week lang.
Yeah.
Parang it's more of we just really wanna relax and enjoy life the way it was supposed to be enjoyed without a pandemic, diba?
Okay, I get that.
So that's the reasoning, diba? Pero if you think it's 2022, so parang time will fly.
Time will fly. To be honest, time will fly.
And I'm very excited.
Yeah.
It's just that's the reasoning why we want to get married at that age, diba?
Yeah.
Which is, I guess a lot of people are in line with
from the people that I know.
Yes.
Ganun naman eh.
Okay, we're back. Namatay yung camera. So, sobrang soldier of love namin. Di kinaya ng camera. Okay, so anyway, we're back. So, now that's our perspective on getting married and why we want to get married at that age. And tama yung sinabi ni Patrick is because things are not the same.
Very different.
Like 20 years ago when prices were, diba?
Yeah. Super different.
Like case in point, where we both work in real estate. It's not easy to buy a house, right?
Nakatakot nga eh. We can't buy soon.
I feel like it was way easier
before.
Diba? There's no shortage on land in Metro Manila before. Now, what?
Wala. Shout is the future, guys.
Exactly.
Bili kayo sa amin. Joke
yes,
lang.
please. We'll post our calling cards here.
Pero shout talaga yung future. I believe that.
So let's since we're talking about marriage, no, and we were talking about the antics of each other, discovering that post-marriage, diba? I want to know, Patrick, ano ba hinahanap mo sa partner?
Okay, sige. You know what? To make it more relatable, no? Hindi naman yung baka naman masyado na maraming airtime mga girlfriend natin dito.
Let's make it more relatable.
Yeah.
Ano yung hinahanap mo sa ano?
Okay. Sige, so when I was single, and before I met my current partner now, si Mara, I was looking for someone who's more independent.
Yes.
Who understands that parang times have changed.
Yes.
Although I believe in chivalry,
Yes.
hindi siya
Chivalry is not dead.
It's not dead. But at the same time, modern na tayo ngayon. It's not, I don't believe in the parang, the guy has to do everything.
Yes.
Parang, I was looking for someone who understood that. Na parang, you know, if you're struggling,
Yes.
I'm here to catch you.
Yeah.
And if I'm struggling, I know you're there to catch me.
Yeah.
That type of thing.
Yes.
Na parang, we can be both independently goods.
Yes.
But together, we're even stronger.
It's like you're each other's step.
Yes.
Diba? Parang
Yes.
each step,
Yes.
then pataas na kayo ng pataas.
Yes.
Kumbaga, you push each other up.
Yes.
It's very important.
With that being said, I was looking for someone who was independent in that way. Na parang someone who knows kung ano yung gusto niya.
Yeah.
And is trying really hard to get there.
Yeah.
And parang me being there in her life would just, parang yung position ko dun is not to like carry her, but more of like to support her. The same way that I'd expect her to support
you.
me.
Yes,
Diba?
yes.
Yeah.
I think that deserves the sheesh button.
Sheesh! Tama ba yun?
Sheesh!
Edit na lang namin.
Okay. Solid yun.
So, Dab, ako diba, that was my take on it. I wanted someone independent, strong, and assertive in a way.
Okay.
Yours.
So, I don't know. I hope, other people can relate to this also. Me kasi, the number one thing that I look for in a partner or in a woman is because backstory muna, Patrick.
Backstory ko.
Okay. I have sometimes like it's hard. There are times, I guess for everyone, there are times that you find it hard to find motivation, and you tend to slack off. I'm constantly fighting that, diba? I want someone that I guess parang what you were saying kanina, diba, is parang the traditional way of thinking is parang the guy will do everything.
Yeah.
But what I want in a woman is someone to propel me upwards, diba? And at the same time, like what you said, becoming like independent siya, which I'm very, very blessed that my girlfriend is all of those things. She that's the one thing I'm looking for, is someone to push me up when like I'm super down, or like when I'm not motivated, and every single day she does that, and I'm so thankful. That's the number one thing that because that's important. If no one's pushing you up, and parang it's not to say that I'm relying on other people to push me up, diba?
For sure.
But sometimes you just need that
You
extra.
just need the extra push.
Diba?
Yeah.
And that's the number one thing, diba? Number two is probably values. I really, we were discussing this the last time we were out, no?
Yeah.
Family values.
Bringing.
Yes. Like I want to be able to raise kids with a good set of values, diba?
Yeah.
And na our values are in line, diba? Because if there's a conflict there in the values, it's gonna be a big issue, diba?
Yeah.
That's probably the two biggest things that I'm looking for, and I'm blessed that I have. Okay.
Siyempre, huwag natin kalimutan sabihin yun.
Yes.
But yeah, I guess in line with everything I said and what Dab said, no, it comes down to, which pinag-usapan na rin natin last time you were out. Kailangan best friend mo talaga yung maging yung girlfriend mo.
Yeah.
If hindi mo siya best friend, mahirap.
That's true.
Mahirap.
Pero, to segue ako,
Okay.
I agree with you, but that's not how me and Cam started.
Alam ko to.
That's not how I started. That's not how we started. We were fast paced. And then yun na nga, because we were fast paced through the years, that's when we started learning about each other and stuff.
Yeah.
Which caused a lot of arguments and a lot of but Sol tayo eh.
Sol eh.
Sol tayo.
Sol.
Soldier of love. That's why ayun, it's not the same how
Yeah.
our relationships and stuff, which is very interesting because there it's not just one way that it can work, di ba?
Marami talagang paraan. Yung, like yung example ni Dap, hindi naman sila initially best friends and everything. Sometimes it just clicks for people.
It does.
I was blessed kay Mara, no? Parang you just click or mentally, spiritually, and everything else. It's just that parang, it goes to show na pwede siya mangyari.
Yeah, definitely.
Isa iba't ibang paraan.
Definitely.
Diba?
Ang dami ng airtime ng mga girlfriend
Oo nga
natin.
eh.
Okay, guys, we will stop talking about you. Okay. This is a very interesting topic, Patrick. Since it's still in line naman.
Yeah.
Like I said kanina, diba, we studied in a exclusive boys school.
Yep.
Diba? Medyo interesting to. If you had the kid,
Okay.
co-ed or non-co-ed?
My third choice pa actually, homeschool.
Oh.
Pero, very hard to say because my experience, at least for sure, tayong dalawa,
Yeah.
our experience was not bad at all.
It's actually good.
It was good. It was a good experience. Yun nga, pero medyo socially awkward at the start. Parang
A lot
diba,
socially
a lot of it when you're just meeting or you're opposite sex, diba?
Yeah.
And there are some perks kasi to like sending your child to an all-boys school eh. Or like an all-girls school, like daughter, diba?
They both have their perks.
Yeah. But it will come down to I don't want kasi my child to be awkward with the opposite sex, regardless if babae or lalaki.
Yeah.
So gusto ko as early on, which I know naman inevitably mangyayari, expose na siya doon.
Yeah.
So kung I don't know what yung take nyo doon, yung take ng mga viewers natin, if like they have certain like parang mga bagay na ayaw nila sa lalaki or sa babae kapag nagkasama yung opposite sex. But for me, that's nature. That's part of it.
Yes.
So when you learn about how boys behave, you learn about how girls behave early on, and you learn to adapt. When you grow up, alam mo na, hindi ka na magugulat.
It's not a culture shock.
Yeah, it's not a culture shock anymore.
Yeah.
So
which it was for us.
Yeah, it was for us.
Diba?
So hopefully, Mara, my girlfriend agrees.
Ito na naman tayo sa mga girlfriend natin.
Na if ever, I would prefer to send our child to a co-ed school.
Co-ed school.
Yeah.
Well, me also. Okay. Although our experience, I really love Xavier, and I love na the friendships I built there, the experiences I had, like tayo magkabarkada tayo na. I have nothing bad to say about my experience in Xavier relationship wise, but I feel like a big problem, not man problem, I guess something that can be improved on is our social skills towards women at a young age.
Exactly.
Diba? Like what you said, diba? Bata pa lang, exposed na sila dun sa women if you send them to a co-ed school, which is good. You learn the value of respect towards women, and parang it's not alien anymore to you. Kasi before tayo, when we see we go to Ash Creek. Ash Creek is the place in between Xavier and Ika. So we go there. We see women and we're like, uy.
Dun tayo.
Diba? It's a very alien thing to us. So I kind of want to, although I'd want to send my kid to Xavier, maybe Xavier Nuvali is the way because you're in Xavier, but it's the halfway point. You want to send your kids to Xavier, but you want co-ed Xavier Nuvali, diba?
Xavier Nuvali.
So yun, it's just good na parang they already know how to talk to women, treat women, and all of that, diba? And I think that builds up to a more cultured child, a more cultured kid. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
parang,
of course.
Parang hindi na yung parang tayo before na pahirapan, diba? We're more, diba?
Pahirapan niya talaga dati. It was a weird time.
Yeah.
You don't know You don't know what's going on outside of yung brotherhood niya sa batch niya.
But at the same time, it was also interesting.
It was
exciting.
Exciting.
Diba?
Siyempre, you can never take away that experience of like hanging out with the opposite sex for the first time, yung parang, oh, ganito pala sila.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So this is how they operate.
Yeah.
So, diba? And then parang nangangapa pa kayo diba? Ang daming awkward moments nung that time. Because I wasn't exposed. May kwento ko sa'yo. Quick lang. Sobrang, I was the most torpe kid ever.
Yeah.
I was the most torpe kid ever. Like there was a time in Ash Creek, like I didn't know. You know how beso is a thing when, diba?
For sure. Beso ba siya?
But sometimes when you're in Ash Creek, you don't do that. You just say hi.
Yeah.
But I thought that was the norm. So I was trying to be respectful and stuff. So I was like, beso. And then apparently that girl didn't see that I was there. Because I was so weird. I was besoing from the back. So parang freak show. I was like, I was there for mga 10 seconds, bro. You get me? It's these things that you don't learn when you're in a co-ed school. When you're in an exclusive school, diba?
Okay, Dab. May malapit kang kwento. May mas malapit akong kwento.
Okay, sige.
I guess, but di ko sure kung alam mo to eh.
Probably.
Okay, so sobrang bago sa akin ng concept na, you talk to girls and everything. There was this girl I don't know if I really liked, but bata pa siya ako nun eh. Grade 7 eh.
Yeah, I know this.
Siyempre, so parang, siguro, infatuation lang, diba?
Yeah.
You like the girl, whatever. And I don't know how it happened, but I asked her to be my girlfriend, diba? So,
at what age?
Grade 7. So
wow.
Like 13?
Okay.
13. I remember asking her like after watching a movie.
Okay.
Hindi ko na maalala.
Classic.
Diba? Parang yun yung only way to hang out dati. Movie tayo, ganun. Movie tayo. Or bowling. In Eastwood. So, so nag-yes siya. Naging girlfriend ko siya supposedly. And after nun, I didn't know how to behave. Parang, pag nakikita kami in person, iniwasan ko siya. hindi ko alam like how to behave eh.
Grabe naman yung girlfriend din.
Exactly. Parang hindi ko alam like how it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
How to behave and everything. So, ultimate torpe moment, diba?
Yeah.
And after that, parang just drifted off. Parang, I don't even know how...
So there's no closure?
I don't know. I don't even remember how it happened, no? Parang, yung memory ko lang is naging girlfriend ko siya supposedly.
Yeah.
Tapos, there was a time na parang pwede magkita yung mga girls sa Xavier.
Yeah.
Hindi kami nagkita. Nag-iwasan lang kami or something.
Yeah.
So it was weird. That was I don't know, that's really, siguro isa sa mga pinaka-awkward moments na pwede mangyari kapag wala kang exposure.
We were learning.
You're learning, yeah. But eventually, syempre, you just look back, tawa na lang.
That's a good story to tell. It's always a good story to tell, diba?
Yeah.
Yung mga pagkasol natin kahit nung bata tayo. Well,
grabe, tatawa pa rin ako, inisip ko yun.
Okay, ano na tayo? So, before we end, quick lang, a few sentences. What advice would you give to your younger self?
Okay, I don't know if I can stick with a few sentences. But I'll try to make it as quick as possible.
Okay.
Siguro just chill. Just chill. Don't think about it too much. Whatever it is you're worrying about.
Especially at a young age.
Yeah, you feel like the weight of everything is on your shoulders. Like the pressure. Siguro it comes with being in a all boys school, diba? Na parang kung ano na ginagawa ng mga kasama mo, diba? Parang, in terms of girls, in terms of everything, just chill. When you get to college, when you get older, everything's just gonna fall into place.
Exactly.
Diba?
And that's I guess that's what the advice that I would give to my young self. And I was always like boom, like tuloy-tuloy, diba? But I was young, diba? It was the time for me to learn and enjoy the process. Don't take anything too seriously, because eventually things will get serious. And there's a time for everything, no?
Yeah.
So while you're young, Dabby, I'm talking to my old self, no? Dabby, while you're young, just enjoy and relax. And just have fun, diba? Yun lang basically.
Okay.
But that's all the time we have for today, no? Yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of the Millennial Pitch.
The Millennial Pitch.
Yes.
And of course, for more controversial topics.
Yes.
Stay tuned, diba? Like and subscribe.
Yes. Click the bell notification for you to know when we have new content out.
Yes. Guys, expect we will tackle some topics na for sure
Juicy topics. Juicy topics.
You wanna give them some ideas or teaser na lang?
Teaser na lang. That's all we have.
That's
That's all the time we have left for today. And we hope to see you on the next episode. Thank you so much for watching.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
Alright. See you in
you.
the next episode.
Peace. Cut.